Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They'll try to run it with the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Handoff running right. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The pocket breaking down. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Ball handed off, and that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. They put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the defense there to smother that option play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
With the catch, it's Richardson. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your...
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. At midfield, across the 40, past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Wisconsin 14, UCF 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the UCF offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The big fullback's got it here. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They're going to run the option. Put up for the first, but still going. And they bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's looking to scramble. He'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. That's good for first-down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Badgers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
That one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UCF.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
63. Set to kick off.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Graves. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A quick juke. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Fox. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Let's fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Goal line formation for the defense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. He's swarmed by the defense. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Wisconsin 27, UCF 7.
Ready up. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Badgers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
Point after, not quite through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
34, UCF 7.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 31. 3rd down coming up.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Fighting off the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And this pass is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Fires it to the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Braves. Just trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense gets pushed back here.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's...
Touchdown, Wisconsin. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense. But you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And a nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Knights will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. They're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Ready, set.
And the Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Cricket.
Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Badgers. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. But it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, UCF.
Okay, ready?
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Let's go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain